Honorable Director Sir, respected faculty members and all the staff members, a very good morning and happy Republic Day to one and all. Today our nation is celebrating 72 years of Republic Day. So on this auspicious occasion, now may I request our Honorable Director Sir to host the tricolor national flag. Please sir.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जया गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May I request our Honorable Director Sir to receive the guard of honor from gods. Please sir. May I request our Honorable Director Sir to address the Republic Day gathering. Please sir.
Faculty members, staff members and students of this institute. Very good morning to all of you and greetings of the day of Republic Day to all members of the NIT family, NIT Raipur family. And if we consider this as Republic Day, the Constitution has certain rights and duties as well. Every citizen of India has certain duties depending on what profession they are, where they are working, what they are doing. In a similar way, we also have certain duties. Being an institute of national importance and being technological institute, it is the duty of all of us, particularly in the present time, to make the society, general public, aware of preventing spread of the COVID and the benefits of the vaccination as well. Lot of rumors are there. We, being the learned part of the society, it is our duty, particularly in this time, to make the public aware about this. Last whole year, 2020, if we look back, was not a very good experience for all of us. It was a very tough time. We were having very restricted movements. We have been using the face masks, still we are using. So it was not a very happy year for all of us. That is true. But during this year, lot of learnings are there. We have learnt a lot. We have started utilizing technology in all parts of our life. We, being faculty, started using technology for teaching classes. Many things we have learned. We have learned how to utilize the technology, that is one aspect. But we have also learned conduction of various programs, including social gatherings, marriages, etc., with limited resources. So like that, wastage of the money is also reduced. And that is a learning for all of us. Great learning is there. That is true for all of us, is that how we can continue our life in such difficult time. How we can maintain our routine in difficult times. Not only continuing and maintaining our routine, but how the development activities can take place in such difficult time, in such odd situation. That all we have learned. It is observed during COVID-19 that many of my students feel depressed because of their studies, because of the careers. They are more worried. When they are worried and spread, they spread the negative vibes. Say, if you are having some negative thoughts, negative vibes are there, and when you meet your friend, he also start talking about the negative things, and this is how the negative vibes are spread. That we have to prevent. We have to think positively. It is many times said that we should use COVID as an opportunity. But the question comes that is very difficult, is a very tough time. How we can convert this COVID as an opportunity? One thing I would like to mention today. We always talk about COVID, COVID, COVID. What is COVID? What is the full form of COVID? You might be laughing. It's very easy. Why I'm asking this thing? Why I'm mentioning this thing? Coronavirus disease. Yes, that is obvious. But I'm going to give today a new definition of COVID. COVID is control vibes for development. So we have to control our negative vibes, and that will help us for our own development. Particularly, this is a message for my students, those who are listening this program. They should understand this, that when they have the negative vibes, they are meeting their friends, again negative vibes are there, and this all restricts their own development of their friends, and in turn, I should say, the development of the institute as well. So we have to think about this. We have to control our negative vibes. That will help us for the development of all of us. Controlling of the negative vibes, thinking of the positivity, that is one aspect. When we are surrounded with the natural beauty, When greenery is there, we feel relaxed. And a kind of positive energy is developed. And with that thinking only, this particular beauty you are seeing in the garden. Fountain is there, and a lot of efforts have been made by Dean PND, Dr. Tripathi, Mr. Srivastava, Executive Engineer of the State Office, all workers, employees who have put their lot of efforts in maintaining this garden and bringing it in proper shape. I congratulate all of them on doing this. During COVID-19, we all, including my faculty, my staff and students, no doubt they have worked hard. They have worked differently. They have worked to survive. They have worked, applied innovative ways, continuing our work so that nothing should stop. Everything should continue in the institute. Every function should continue in the institute. We not only conducted classes, not only conducted examination, but we have conducted our convocation virtually. We have celebrated our Foundation Day virtually. We have conducted NIMSET examination and we have conducted NIMSET counseling as well as a coordinating institute. I congratulate all my faculty and staff and students, those who have contributed in making all this happening. Many times it is noticed that my students are worried about studies, and I am getting communication from the students that, sir, please start offline classes. Yes. I wanted to convey them that, my dear students, we are equally worried. We understand your sentiments. We understand your difficulty. But one thing is very important, that our safety. Whenever we open the institute, we will assure that we all are safe. And when we are sure and the administration permits, definitely we will open the institute. But till that time, we have to continue like this. Please bear with us, because it is something which is unprecedented, and that definitely we have to continue our studies. Our institute cannot stop functioning. So all we have to understand that. Apart from this COVID, there are a couple of things which I would like to mention today. Yes, before I talk about any things new, there are few things which are there in the agenda of 2021. You all know that improvement in the NIRF ranking and area ranking is no doubt very important. And I expect cooperation all of you. When I say all of you, I am not targeting only my faculty, I am targeting my staff, I am targeting my students as well. The contribution of all is must in achieving a higher rank, and if not, at least maintaining the rank. Apart from that, you know very well that we have many things on anvil. We have to complete recruitment, which is long pending, not only of faculty but the non-teaching staff as well. Establishment of the Technology Incubation Center, that also we wanted to do quickly. Efforts are being put, and we have to finish it at the earliest with the cooperation of all of you. We are an institute of national importance. We are committed not only in teaching, but we are continuing our research as well. Being a National Institute of Technology, teaching is one part of the job, but other part is research as well. If I look back, in 2016, we could produce only 270 research publications, which was increased to 350 in 2017. And I'm happy to share that in 2020, we have produced 742 research publications in reputed journals. So contribution during this last 3 to 4 years is just doubled, 3 years. 2017 to 2020, the contribution is from 350 to 742, just doubled. We can produce still many more number of research papers. If I talk about the patent, till 2017, only one patent was published. And now from 2017 to 20, we have published 10 patents and one patent is granted, as you all know. So we have a lot of potential in us. We have to understand our capacity. My faculty and my students, they have a lot of potential. Only thing is that they have to apply the unified efforts, a focused approach, and an ecosystem must be developed so that all can come forward and contribute more in that direction. You all know that we have already notified our IPR policy, and now faculty can avail a financial support of 1.2 lakhs for filing their patent. To get desired output from temporary faculty, we have already started enhancement in the honorarium if they publish the papers. I wish that every temporary faculty must avail this particular facility. They publish the paper and get enhancement in their honorarium. There is still a lot of things which we have to do in the area of the research, patent and consultancy, because I am confident about the competency of my faculty and my students. So to develop further in this direction, to develop an ecosystem, we have to create a better research environment. For that, we are beginning with two things now. The first thing is that we are going to publish now a research magazine, research newsletter. As you know that we already have Mirror in place. Mirror, where happenings in the institute, maybe curricular activities, maybe research activities, or maybe seminar, conferences, all other happenings are published in Mirror. I am happy that the Mirror team is doing fantastic job, and they are showcasing our work to the society. At least all of us are getting aware about what is happening in the institute, but that is general. Now I want to give a focused approach to research, and with that intention, we are going to publish a research newsletter. In the research newsletter, the summary of the research paper published by all faculty will be there. Not only that, we may include there the technical articles by the faculty and students, happenings in the, you can say, patent publications, conferences, that we can include. I am giving this responsibility to Dr. Ayush Khare. Under his leadership, an editorial team will be formed. They will announce this, the various things what they are expecting from the faculty, and I hope that we should immediately start publishing this newsletter. And I wish that it should be a quarterly newsletter as we have in case of Mirror, and the first issue should come out in the new financial year, April 2021. This will provide an opportunity to learn the research work carried out by colleague faculty members, that will create an environment of interdisciplinary research as well. Many times we say that institutes should collaborate with the other institutes, institutes should collaborate with the industries. Yes, we are very well doing that. A lot of efforts we are putting in that direction, that is true. But the collaboration amongst department is also equally important. That is, many times we see that that is missing. We are in the age there where a lot of convergence of the technology is there. That is, mechanical engineering cannot be separated from electrical electronics engineering. Civil engineering cannot be separated. We cannot have a demarcation line from other disciplines of the engineering. All things are mixed together. And when we want to give some benefit to the society, we have to explore all these areas together. This particular research newsletter will provide opportunity to all faculty to learn the research happenings in various fields done by the faculty members of the other department as well. Second thing, as you know that we have already started recognizing the faculty for their overall contribution, for their own development and for the development of the institute. And on the foundation day, we award them as Best Faculty Award. Similarly, we have started with the Best Department Award. You know very well that in that we have the criteria related with their teaching, related with research, related with their patent, related with the conferences they have arranged, and not only that, their contribution in the administration. All these are included in arriving at the best faculty and best department. We have started doing that. Now what I wish that we should begin with now, Best Researcher Award, where the total focus will be on the research. The faculty of the institute who is contributing maximum in a particular year towards the research, maybe by way of publishing or maybe obtaining a patent. All these kind of things can be included in that. So he will be, you can say, the best researcher of the institute for a particular year. This is realized because that there are faculty, those who are not very good in contributing towards administration. They may not be holding a particular portfolio, but they are very good in their contribution towards research. So their contribution must be well recognized. And with this intention, from the year 2021, we are beginning with this new category of award, that is Best Researcher Award. I request Dean RNC Madam to prepare the modalities of all this and declare it immediately, so that the faculty should be aware of that what are the things included in arriving at the Best Researcher Award. Next thing is that we always look to our alumni and request them for support. We have alumni relation and resource generation cell as well. Contribution of the alumni towards institute during the past few years is no doubt remarkable, but still we expect that from them many more things. If we look to the other NITs and IITs, alumni of the institutes are contributing a lot for the development of the institute. So I request my alumni to come forward and contribute in that. But when I am requesting that, there is a duty of the institute as well. If we consider my present student, those who are my students, their achievements are well recognized. Whenever they achieve something, whether it is in sports, whether it is in cultural activities, whether it is in CAT examination, whether it is a GAT examination, whatever is there, we recognize that, we publish that in our newsletter. We give a lot of publicity and we feel proud that my students are doing so many things for the institute, for their own development and for the institute. Similarly, when my alumni are doing something for the society, doing something, you can say, contributing for their profession, when they are contributing for their own institute, they should also be recognized. We always feel proud that my alumni are doing so much work. They have developed a lot. We have started recognizing them. If you remember, in the mirror, we have a separate column where we give a proper place, proper recognition of the, you can say, our alumni for their achievements. And in all social media platforms also, we publish that. That is already there. But I want to go a step ahead. Particularly the alumni, those who are contributing a lot, maybe for their own profession, for the society, or for their own institute, NIT Raipur. And with this thinking, we are beginning with Distinguished Alumnus Award for the alumni. That is one category. Another is the Lifetime Achievement Award for our alumni. This award will be based on nomination. When I say Distinguished Award, or when I say Lifetime Achievement Award, definitely for this award one has to be there in his profession for a very long duration of time. When he is there for more period of time, definitely he will contribute more to the society. So in this category of the award, young alumni may not compete, may not be in a position to compete. So we have to have a separate category of Young Alumni Achiever Award. So in alumni, we are going to begin with 3 awards. One is the Distinguished Alumnus Award, second is the Lifetime Achievement Award, and third one is the Young Alumni Achiever Award. I request Dr. Majumdar, chairperson of the cell, to prepare all modalities of nomination for this award, and after approval, place it in our website, give a wide publicity to it. We will start awarding all this from the coming Foundation Day celebration, that is 2021. Development of the institute, development of our individual, all that depends on our feelings, recognition. So with all this intention, we are doing couple of things. Contribution and cooperation, all of you, and hard work, no doubt, is very important. And I expect that we should put all our best efforts in the development of the institute, development of an individual faculty, development of an individual student, or you can say professional development of an alumni. All this in totality contributing for the development of the institute. So I expect that we should all work in that direction. At the end, I wish you all that we all should remain safe, follow safety norms, not only follow, but train our colleagues, our society to follow it rigorously. Because if we go to outside NIT campus, we see that the people are more relaxed now. They are not following the norms. So it is our duty to make them aware, request them, advise them that we all should follow these norms. And I also wish that my students should join at the earliest possible the institute. Physically, their classes should start offline. What is their wish? I also wish that. And with this, I again wish you all a very happy Republic Day 2021. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your precious message, encouragement, and enthusiastic words. Now I request Professor in charge Sports, Professor Sayon Pramanik sir, to announce the prize distribution program of online yoga and exercise. Please, sir.
Thank you, Professor Penta. Respected Director Sir, dear faculty members, good morning to one and all. On this day of 72nd Republic Day, would like to brief about an initiative taken by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, for a nationwide campaign to encourage citizens to take up physical activities and sports in their daily lives. The Fit India movement is a movement to take the nation on a path of fitness and wellness. It provides a unique and exciting opportunity to work towards a healthier India. As a part of the movement, our institute has always supported and undertaken various sports and yoga events for the well-being of our students, faculty members, staff, and their wards regarding their health and fitness. During the period of lockdown for COVID-19, all educational curriculum and activities shifted to online mode. Since our institution has always shown an outstanding performance in the yoga events, a series of online yoga classes were initiated under the guidance of our Honorable Director Sir, Dr. A.M. Ravani, and Dean Student Welfare, Dr. Prabhat Diwan Sir. There were more than 50 participants and they did an outstanding performance during the event. I'll request our Honorable Director Sir to present the certificates and medal to the winners. Also, I request the winners to come and receive the same. Dr. Shashi Atulkar ma'am.
This award is for what?
Online yoga classes.
Yoga. Okay. That's why you are giving this. So as to continue.
So we wanted to encourage more participation in this.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, great. So many things. आपको फोटो बराबर आ रहा है कि नहीं? ये बीच में ना आ रहा हो ऐसा आ जाएगा.
The second prize goes to Mr. Kamlesh Singh. The third prize goes to Srimati Astha Gaba ma'am. I would also like to thank and present certificates for conduction of this event to Mr. Suraj Nishad. Suraj Nishad couldn't turn up. Okay, sorry. I'll request our Honorable Director, sir, to speak a few words of motivation to encourage active participation for future events.
So only yoga was
So this was yoga and online cycling, मतलब cycling के भी बाद में चल रहे थे events, तो उसके प्राइस हम लोग next stage में और करेंगे.
Okay.
एक बार हुआ है और करेंगे हम लोग.
online cycling.
Online नहीं, मतलब cycling है.
Okay. Yes, is happy to see that even in this time of pandemic, our activities related with the Fit India continued, and particularly yoga. If I remember, the whole team of yoga, they are doing fantastic job. Our students also securing good positions and making us pride in yoga. That is what we have seen in the past as well. We have already spread this message of yoga, and before the Fit India, we have started the morning classes, as you all know, related with the, you can say, making the people fit. But unfortunately, because of the COVID, we could not held the physical classes, and that's why the online classes started. And today I am happy that yes, even in online, a lot of contribution is there, and I wish that everyone should join this kind of events. They should continue. And was what he has mentioned, that there is some cycling competition is also there. So in that the prizes will be distributed. That will not be online, but it will be offline, because cycling online it's very difficult to judge. So I wish that maintaining the norms of the social distancing and all, will be in a position to have this kind of programs, and more participation will be there. Again, when you are fit, definitely you have fit thoughts, positive vibes are there, and that will help for your own development and development of the surrounding. With all best wishes to all of you, thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational speech. Looking forward to more participation in future events. Thank you, Jai Hind. Sir.
Thank you everyone for your kind presence. Bharat Mata ki! Bharat Mata ki! Jai! Bharat Mata ki! One small announcement. The sapling plantation program has been arranged over near this water reservoir, small ponds. May I request our Honorable Director, sir, and all the respected faculty members, please join with the sapling plantation program. Please.
Plantation or flower plant plantation?
Sir.
Flowers are only plantation.
Sir.
No, I'm asking you,